Yo, Bo, welcome to another edition of In the Life of MightyFan. We're vehicle vlogging. Today, I actually tried the vehicle vlog last weekend, and I ran out of space on my phone, so I had to... I was almost there, too, and it's like, oh, crap. It just stopped. I'm like, ah. And I didn't want to just end it abruptly like that, so I deleted it. It was a shame too, because I was having a pretty good conversation, but I gotta remember which way I'm going. I gotta remember where I'm going. Okay. Yes sir, yes sir. It is an overcast Saturday, the 4th of March, 2023. And it's a windy day. Yeah, it's a windy day out there. So I have to remember when I come home, I gotta park the car a little further back in the, or up, I guess, in the driveway is the neighbor's basketball, who is pretty well, you know, situated there, but I got a little nervous last night. I'm like, just before I fell asleep, I'm like, I hope the basketball hoop doesn't fall over on my car, on the Jeep, but it didn't, as you can see. But yeah, I had to get rid of a bunch of stuff on my phone. I had too many pictures and crap. I got rid of a lot of it. You know, and re-upped a few apps so that, for whatever reason, the YouTube app was taking up a lot. And I'm like, how the hell? And I re-upped it, and it cleared. I guess it had a lot, like, I don't know, cache or whatever it is. Gets in there, re-upped it. I guess it cleaned out a lot of stuff. All that animal porn. I mean all those videos. Who sent that? MightyFan doesn't roll that way. Don't you worry. But no, I had to get rid of like stuff. You know, it's like you don't even realize you're filling up the memory if you don't like check it routinely. You don't realize you're filling up the memory on your phone or your device, whatever device, and all of a sudden you're filming a video for YouTube and it stops. It's when you know you might want to check that. I got too many apps on my phone. I'm an appsman. I'm an appsman. I got a lot of apps. But no, yeah, I want to go this way. No, I had to do that, so, but I got, you know, I should be good with space now. And it's a good thing, because I would like to do stuff down the road with, like, editing, maybe fancify the videos a little bit for you, but to do that, you have to have space on your phone. And I'm never going to be a big editsman, you know, I'm never going to be a big time video editor. You know, at one point I thought I would, but it was like a New Year's resolution. It was there for like a week or two and then it left. But no, I don't, you know, most of my videos are going to be bare bone like this. You're going to see me, you're going to see me ramble, you're going to see, you know, you're gonna see pickups, you're gonna see whatever, you know, sports, different stuff, whatever I want to put onto my channel. And you know, you're gonna get me, you know, whether you like it or not, you're gonna get me. So I wish I was filming yesterday. I need like I need a freaking camera crew, man. I need a reality series camera crew. I'll tell you, because yesterday I went to Mitchell & Ness. They had their the Super Bowl sale. And they pushed it back this year because the Eagles were in the Super Bowl And I guess they didn't want, you know, I guess they figured they were going to make more money that weekend anyhow, so they'll keep the Eagle stuff full price, right? So they pushed it back. It's usually the week of the Super Bowl or weekend of the Super Bowl or whatever. They pushed it back to this week, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I was there yesterday. I took a day off work. I just had too much to do this weekend, so I'm like, all right, let me just take a day off. I didn't go day one of the sale because, I mean, I knew I wasn't really going for jerseys per se. So I'm like, all right, I'll just go Friday. I'll take the day off. And I was there. And I got a good look at the Blue Line collection, the new hockey jersey collection. And they are very much like the Fanatic branded breakaway jerseys, which, me personally, I don't mind. But I know the big-time hockey heads, the big-time hockey collectors, they're going to hate them because they hate the breakaway jerseys. So they're going to hate these. They're not perfect. They're not stitched and all the, you know. And in some of the cases, some of those jerseys, I would want to get the vintage one anyhow. Like the RoboPen Mario Lemieux. I want the original one. Because, yeah, I mean, there are certain jerseys that I do. I want the authentic. I want the, you know, I want it to be a certain way. And, you know, for that one, yeah, I'm going to want that. I'm going to want that like the original, right? Because it just pops. The original pops. Like, I want the original. And it's still attainable. Like, you can get that jersey. So, I wanted to go that way. This is what happens when you talk and drive. That's all right. We'll find a way. There's always a way. There's always a way. This is the way. Shout out to Mandalorian fans, Star Wars fans. No, so yeah, the RoboPen is definitely one that I would want to get the original, whoever made it, CCM, Coho, whatever, you know. But then there's others in that set. I mean, if I could get the Mitchell & Ness one, I probably will. And one of them would be the Nathan MacKinnon. The Nathan MacKinnon Avalanche jersey is a Reebok era jersey. Its nickname is the Blueberry. It's got that Colorado going down, the word mark going down the front. I think it's his rookie jersey, I'm pretty sure. Rookie year jersey. One of the jerseys he wore his rookie year. And so if you see that jersey, most of the times when you see it, it's a replica anyhow. It's a replica Reebok. It's basically the same thing, give or take, you know, a stitch here or there to what Mitchell & Ness made. It's a replica jersey. So and that's a jersey in authentic form is super rare. So if you ever did see it in authentic form, you're gonna have to spend, because hockey jerseys, authentic, some of the styles and whatever, and the sellers they get it. They get the price, because, you know, a lot of the hockey collectors, a lot of collectors in general, they know what it is, and a lot of the people who sell those jerseys, they know what they have, so they're gonna get that buck. All right, they're gonna get it. So that jersey, if you ever found it in an authentic form, even though it's not that long ago, that jersey, like 2013, 14, whatever the years, they didn't wear it that much, I don't think, and it wasn't one that lasted very long. But the authentics are very hard to get. If you ever found one, you would have to pay through the nose, and then you gotta hope it's a MacKinnon, or you have to get it customized into a MacKinnon, and that takes some of that too. So I say that to say this, that jersey, it doesn't matter to me. If I have the Mitchell & Ness version, the Blue Line version, whatever, I want that jersey because I like Nathan MacKinnon. I never was able to get the Reebok one. The Reebok one's really hard to find. So yeah, I'll take the Mitchell & Ness version of that. So out of that set, that's probably the one I want the most. I didn't get yesterday. Those jerseys weren't on sale because they were new releases. So those were not part of the deal, which kind of sucked, but I kind of knew that going in. I'm like, yeah, these are new releases. They might not be part of the deal. And sure enough, they weren't. So, live and learn, right? It is what it is. Otherwise, I would have grabbed it. And I thought about getting it anyhow, but I'm like, yeah, you know, I'll just wait. You know, that's one that I would like to get. But I think I'll hold out just for a little longer on that. Maybe catch it at a, you know, when Fanatics. They haven't yet put the Blue Line collection on Fanatics. At some point, I'm sure they will. And, you know, Fanatics has a sale every week. So at some point, maybe that will get on sale. Or Mitchell and Ness, you know, eventually those jerseys are going to get off of Mitchell and Ness's new release section, which usually takes a while. But I'm guessing maybe by the end of hockey season, you know, when they start getting more baseball in and then football stuff starts coming in, you know, the Blue Line collection at that point will probably be off of their new release section, and then stuff will be on sale, you know. Or I can do the paying for. You know, I can get it on the site, do the paying for, and boom, there it is. 4 payments of basically $50 over 2 months. Because it is one that I want, and, you know, I probably would pay retail for it because I just want it that much. But if I was going to pay retail for it, as someone almost ran in front of me, I'd rather do the paying for. Because it's a $200 item, I'd rather do the paying for that one. But, I mean, I got a good look at them. They were pretty much what I thought they were going to be. It's basically the breakaway collection for Fanatics. It's basically that, you know, that quality. For me, like I said, there's certain in that set that I want the original, I want the authentic. There's others that I just, you know, whatever. If I grab it at a decent deal, or like that McKinnon, I just grab it, do a pay in for it on their site or something. And I really weighed it in. I'm like, do I want to spend the $200 on it like yesterday, or do I want to do a pay in for through the site at some point, or even wait till it hits another site and catch a sale? I'm like, let me see, you know, let me hold off for now, because that's a jersey I do believe is going to be available for a while. I can, you know, I can get it. Of course, I say it now. But I didn't think they were terrible. The one that I did kind of, yeah, was the Lady Liberty Gretzky, because they did get the shade of blue wrong. The Lady Liberty, it's supposed to be more of a navy blue, and they made it more of a royal blue, which is the regular Ranger blue. And yeah, so they goofed on that one. But again, it's a replica. If they did an authentic, oh boy, oh, they would be hearing about that one. But even that one, I mean, I can find an authentic in that. I mean, that, you know, would I have to shell out more than $200 to get an authentic in that? Probably. But I know I can find one. I'm not that worried about Lady Liberty Gretzky jersey, because I know they're out there, and you know, it's attainable. Whereas the McKinnon Blueberry Avalanche, I mean, yeah, that one is much harder to find, and even in replica form, and even if I found a Reebok replica in it, the seller would still want close to $200, if not more, because it's a rare jersey. They know what they have. So there goes that news van again. I'm sorry, I'm showing my age. That's old Action News reference. Action News vehicle next to me somewhat. The old commercial, there was an Action News van. There goes that news van again. The Philly people know. We know. Other people are like, huh? Anyhow, on my way to the Philly Mills Mall. Used to be the Franklin Mills Mall. I haven't been there in a minute, so like, you know what? It's a decent day. Let me go see what they got there. There's a couple hats, maybe at Lids. I want to see what their Lids has as far as variety goes for the pinwheel hats for baseball. New Era did put out a set recently. I think yesterday I got the email. Some sort of classic collection. They got some pinwheel baseball hats in there with the old logos. So, yeah, some of those may have to happen. As we know, I love my pinwheel hats, man. So, What else did I see yesterday? I didn't get any jerseys. I got some NHL hats. I got a Phillies shirt. I wasn't really expecting to do much anyhow because I've been doing stuff elsewhere, buying stuff from other people. I also got confirmation from True Customs that my order is going to be complete, and I got to pay him the rest that I owe for that order. So 4 jerseys took, I mean, technically 6 months, but you got to have the holidays figured out, you know, so that slowed things down. So honestly, like 5.5, maybe even 5 if, you know, you want to be real technical, you know, with the month of December and all being holidays, things get slowed down, you know, big time. That's not bad for 4 jerseys. 4 custom jerseys, 5 months, basically, you know, with the holidays, okay, 6, but you take that out, it's 5. That's not bad. That's a decent turnaround time. It really is. And they look good. They look good. Now, he showed me the pictures. The numbers were off, so he still had to put the numbers on and letters. I got some winners. I do. So I'll pay him on tomorrow, the rest that I owe. And then he's going to probably have them in the mail to me next week. And from what I hear, even though he's in Poland, the packages come pretty quick. So you can't be, it's hard, man. It's hard to beat that. That's you know, I would say for my first ever experience with True, it's been so far. You know, I still have to get them in the mail. A really, you know, positive experience. And I can't wait to put in my next order. So the next order is going to be 3 jerseys. So I did 4 because you get a little discount, but I think now it's at most if you get 3, you get a little discount. So I'm going to put in for 3, and probably the turnaround time will be a little quicker because there's no holidays and it's one less jersey to do. So we'll see. I don't know if he can do the jerseys. I haven't really hit him up, but once I get this package in the mail, I'll probably wait maybe a month or so, because I do want to get something from True Hockey. From Cool Hockey. I do want to get that Seattle Kraken with the inaugural. Like I said, some of those Adidas jerseys I want to get off my list because, like I said before, the contract is up after this season. The Sun doesn't know what it wants to do. It's either in or out. Anyhow. So I do want to knock some of those off the list. And I want to get them from Cool Hockey because they give you the option of the patch. The anniversary or whatever patch, inaugural in this case patch. You can get them hand-stitched, the numbers, letters hand-stitched. I mean, there's a lot that you can do, you know? And you know it's, I mean, I know I've only gotten 1 jersey so far from them, that Reverse Retro 2.0 Ducks, but the thing is, it's beautiful. So I know it's quality. And so I definitely want to put in for, you know, get that Seattle jersey rolling. And then, like I said, there's at least 2 or 3 that I know for sure before, you know, things really ramp up with whoever's going to take over the NHL contract, jersey-wise. I want to get some of those more, you know, a couple more of those Adidas jerseys from Cool Hockey before that happens. So it's almost like a race against the clock, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. It depends on what else is going on. But I'm hoping if I can, you know, make it happen, maybe get like a jersey done a month, maybe put in for 1 a month, you know, for the next, you know, 3 months or whatever, until I get the ones done that I have interest in. So, you know, it's a balancing game, you know, just trying to figure if I do that, okay, whatever I put in for True, all right, can I do it this month? Do I have to wait another? But I don't want to wait too long with True because these are, you know, 3 others that I definitely want to do. The question is when. And then I got to keep in mind, okay, when the turnaround time is going to be when these jerseys come back, because that's when you owe the bulk of what you owe. You're just putting a down payment of like $50 per jersey, and then the bulk of what you owe them when they're done, when they're completed. So you're looking at, you know, 4 or 5 months. You kind of have to try to keep that in mind. All right, what's in 4 or 5 months? I don't want to get close to the holiday season, you know, because Because then it's like, oh boy. Then we're dealing with Black Friday. We're dealing with all sorts of stuff. Holiday gift buying, all that stuff. I don't want to have to owe money, you know, to True that basically around the holidays. So I want to put in for it so I get them in maybe by October or something like that, where I don't, you know, don't have to worry about holidays. This is all about planning ahead. And that's, you know, that's the side of the collecting that people don't, you know, normally see. You know, because you see everything that, you know, we get and all the, you know, the aftermath, right? Okay, this is what I picked up. This is the pickup. But there's, you know, when it comes to customization, sometimes there's thought involved of, okay, if I do this, when I'm getting it back, you know, is it going to be at a time where I'm going to be ready to pay for it? You know, so you gotta keep all these things in mind. I know I've been like the king of the paying for, but you know, even that, you know, I gotta be careful, because I had too many going at one time, and you don't even realize until you look at that PayPal and you're looking at all these paying fors, like, oh crap, how'd this happen? I know how it happened. I just kept going after stuff. So I'd like to ease off of that a little bit, maybe just have a couple going at the same time, maybe not more than that, because you know, you think you're saving money by doing that, but honestly, you have to pay it. And each month, right? It's every 2 weeks. So now you're running into the next billing cycle. Now you're running into now there's how many paying fors that are still going. You know, maybe initially up front you're saving, but there's that backlog. So I got to get rid of that backlog. So, in the process of doing that. But, and I want to shout out Nostalgia Boy for hitting me up about an item that was on OfferUp that's a grail of mine. And I want to shout out Rez for, you know, being willing to be able to pick it up, because the seller's not shipping and the item's near where Rez is. But you know, that's still kind of up in the air. I think it's up next weekend, perhaps. Might be getting done, so we'll see. But that's kind of up in the air. But you know, I appreciate them, you know, looking out. You know, that's the thing about this community. We do try to look out for each other, and it's always appreciated. So even if it doesn't happen, if it falls through if it falls through or something, I still thank those guys. And hopefully it does. Hopefully, you know, everything works out. But you know, we're still kind of in that wait mode because of the seller. No fault of anyone else. But we'll see, you know, if that happens. I mean, hey, I get a big time grail off my list. That's the one thing about OfferUp I don't like, and I get it, but it's like a lot of sellers don't want to ship, and it's like all you gotta do is put the thing in a box and send it. But you know, some people just don't want to do it. That's why they use OfferUp, because they just want people to meet up and give the item. I mean, I guess there's a convenience to that or whatnot. I know Facebook Marketplaces, it does that too. And it's like, as a collector, if you want something bad enough, what are you really willing to do, right? You're willing to meet someone out. If it's a local thing, yeah, I mean, you do it. I did it before. I did it for a Jordan jersey years ago. I think it was for the All-Star jersey. I think it was the All-Star game jersey when he was a Wizard. Mitchell and Ness made, but they didn't have the rights to the Wizards logo, and they made it anyhow, and then they had to pull it. It was that jersey, and I got it right after I got it off eBay from a seller after they pulled the jersey from Mitchell and Ness, and the seller wanted to meet up. So I met him outside his place of business, and and we got the deal done. So, you know, sometimes you do what you gotta do. You know, it's not unique. I mean, people do it a lot. You know, they go meet people, get jerseys, you know, whatever, pick it up. I would prefer things being mailed, but I mean, you know, like I said, if you want something bad enough. I told Rez, I said, if it was that powder blue Billy White shoes, I would have drove to California. I would have been on. Oh goodness, can you imagine that vehicle vlog for me? Oh God, do a whole series on that. Road tripping. Slim was like, no, we you know, you would have hit me up. We would have been on a plane. He said he was surprised I didn't do it for this jersey. I said, well, oh goodness gracious. So anyhow, that, yeah, see now the son doesn't want to make up the mind what it wants to do. So that basically has been that pretty much. So that's what I did yesterday. Got a little shout from Mitchell and Ness. It was on their storyline. Should we bring back this jersey? I modeled, you know, whatever. I'm such a model, right? I mean, you don't know. So that was yesterday. Today, like I said, heading over to Philly Mills. I'm on Roosevelt Boulevard right now, which is a very interesting road. I'm going the old school way. I used to go this way to, you know, Franklin, Philly Mills, whatever the heck you want to call it. I used to go this way all the freaking time. And then I started going 95. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go the old way today because I can do vehicle vlog. Maybe it takes a few extra minutes to get there, but, you know, enjoying time with you, right? So, but this road is, I left early because I wanted to avoid traffic. This is, yeah, this road is a very interesting road. Anyone who knows this area knows what I'm talking about. It takes all your driving skills to drive this one sometimes. It really does. But there's no rules on this road. Rules? Where are those? There's no rules here. No, this is the Beyond Thunderdome Road. That's what this is. It's like I need one of those Mad Max vehicles on this road. I really do. Oh, I took all my, believe me, it took all my driving skills yesterday leaving the store. Oh, God. First of all, I get there, I go a certain way. But the road I wanted to get, when I got off Market Street, the road, I think it was at 12th Street, there was construction. I'm like, damn it. Now I had to go down. I had to go for it around. But I was determined. Believe me, when it comes to Mitchell, when it comes to, I'm going to get there. Believe me, I'm going to find a way. Oh, the traffic, it was hard. It was like, see, this is why I don't do this on weekdays. But I made it there. I got my parking garage. But coming back, like going around City Hall is always interesting. You might remember that vehicle vlog, about a couple months back. When I'm like, if I hit you, it's not my fault. That was around City Hall. And oh, there's a panhandler. I'm a plastic man. I don't have any cash. Don't worry about me. Watching, they have one of those like square things. Oh no, you can swipe the card. Ah, damn. Oh, you know, I forgot my card. Drive off. No, coming back now near City Hall, I was coming off Market Street. Oh God. Oh, the traffic, it was nuts. And I got some guy next to me. I think it was a Virginia plate. And the guy in the back was like, I couldn't hear what he was saying because my windows are up. It's winter, it's cold. He's saying something, it almost sounded like he's saying, go ahead, go ahead. So I start going, and then they just go. Like, really? Okay, you're gonna play that game, huh? All right, Virginia, all right. Get the hell out of my city. Then coming back, I got off the Schuylkill. I'm heading towards City Line Avenue, and I got this guy in a freaking van. First of all, I got behind a car. The van's over here. The light turns green. I start going. The van cuts me off. And he was going the same direction I was going. I wanted to say a few things. I did. I wanted to, because it was a part of the road where one lane became two. I wanted to get on the other. Oh, I was gonna say a few things that maybe wouldn't have been so good, but then he turned before I could. I said, "You lucky bastard." I said, "I got a few words for you." Got my Philly fan ire up. People, man, it's like, damn, some people on the road. Oh, I know I'm preaching to the choir about that. I'm sure we all have stories. But yeah, yesterday was, yeah, that was interesting. If I was doing a vehicle vlog yesterday, coming back from the store, that would have gotten some views. I may have set a view record on that one for vehicle vlogs. Just a lot of times people on the road, they just have no common sense whatsoever. Like, I'm just gonna do this. Everyone wants to play Fast and Furious, but they forget that that's a movie. If you try to do that stuff on a road in the real world, no. You notice in the Fast and Furious, there's like never traffic anywhere. They're in LA. And there's no traffic. The roads are clear. No. In the real world, the roads are not clear. You try to do that stuff, and God knows I love those movies. But you try to do that stuff in real life, oh, no. It's not going to go well. You might be fast, but that might not matter. You're going to be fast and flipped pretty soon. Whatever kind of engine you have under the hood, it ain't gonna matter in certain places. Like this road, no. There's no rules here. I know this guy. I knew that guy was gonna cut me off. So this road kind of divides into two, but there's areas where you can come into the other one. Yeah, guy in front of me, he was in that lane to come in. I knew he was gonna get in front of me. There he is. There he is. His blue SUV. All right, blue SUV. All right. How far did you get? Huh? Did you get very far? You went to the light. You got in front of me to get stopped at a red light. Congratulations. You're a real winner. That's calmed me. That's calmed me. Yesterday it wasn't calm me coming home. Soccer ball in the street. You never know what you're going to see here. This is goal. So I guess I'm about 15 minutes out, maybe, from Philly Mills. Traffic's light. That's why I come this time. It's just you don't want to come down this road certain times of day. It's like, forget it, because there's so many lights. You get stuck. That's not good. That's no good. So pretty much been my couple days. Yeah. There's no rules. There is no rules in this road. That's just free for all. Whatever you want to do, we just feel like doing. Yeah, turn signal's one of those. We don't need those. That's a waste of time. Oh no! There you go. There's another one. No. There's no use for those in these cars. You don't need turn signals. You have to move your finger a little bit. I know it's work. I understand. It's troubling. Now you use it when you don't cut me off. Now you want to use it to go over there. All right. Now we're learning. Congratulations. See, it takes a mentality to drive on these roads. This isn't for everybody. Oh, we're having fun. So that basically was the sale yesterday. Coming back yesterday, everything. Yeah. So jersey-wise, like I said, the Blue Line collection, got a good look at them, and pretty much like I said, they are what I kind of figured they would be, and already had a little talk about those. So one of my goals also for collecting, going forward from this year, on. So I remember a little bit back I did the 99 Rams vid, like a little tribute vid, I guess. So another team I really like, if for one of my non-Philly team loves would be that those 90s into the 2000s Avalanche, Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche have been my Western Conference team in hockey for quite a while. Back from the 90s into basically current day. And there are definitely some players from those Cup teams in the 90s, from the 2 Cup years that that I would love to get in the collection. So my first non-Flyers hockey jersey was a Joe Sakic Avalanche starter replica. Love that jersey. Still, the Avalanche still to me have some of the best. Just that primary jersey, it's just it always hits. But particularly the jersey that they wore, which they moderately changed, but the jersey they wore from the 90s into the 2000s when they won their cups prior to last year. And those jerseys to me are just so iconic. And the Sakic I have and love it to this day. It's still, proud part of the collection. I know Mitchell Ness made the Patrick Waugh Cup Finals before they lost the hockey rights. Now they made the Blue Line Sakic and Waugh, Cup Finals jerseys. The white versions. Although the authentic, they did the authentic Patrick Waugh just before they lost the NHL rights years ago. But the foot logo, the Bigfoot foot logo on the shoulders is a little too small. But it is what it is. I have that jersey because I wanted to get it. At the time, it was their first ever Avalanche jersey they made. But there's a decent amount of players from those teams that I have no idea why I don't already have the jersey, but I definitely want to get them. And I was having a talk with one of the guys at the store yesterday, like, yeah, Peter Forsberg, that's one. I have his Flyers jersey, and I don't have his Avalanche jersey, so we're going to work on that one. Like a lot of those players, I have like vivid memories of a lot of those players, and it was one of those things where back in the day at the old house, younger me was outside with the trash can like down on its side, so without the lid on it, and I would have the hockey, the stick, and it was a ball. It wasn't a puck, it was a ball, like a street hockey ball. firing that, trying to get it into the can. Speaking of cans, one just goes blowing across the yeah, there you go. No, it's like a basket went flying across the road. Like I said, you never know on this one. This is this is Roosevelt Expressway. Yeah, this is yeah, it takes a certain kind of mentality. But yeah, I would be outside, man. And it's like the two teams I always like, you know, we all do it when you're younger. You know, you envision yourself as like different teams playing whatever basketball. You could be like the 90s Bulls or, you know, the Lakers or whoever, right? So for me, outside playing that floor hockey, or street hockey, I guess, if you want to call it, it was in the back. It was in the back of the house. We had a 2-car garage. And I would like I said, I would lay the can down with the lid off in between the two doors, and, you know, hockey stick and a ball, and I would set up a couple cones in front of the can like a makeshift goalie, and I'd just be out there, you know, doing a lot of different stuff, shooting and stuff. And like the two I always kind of imagined was like the Flyers and then the Avalanche. And like all those, the Avalanche had some of the best names back then. All their players had like these cool names. So you're like, you know, Drury to yell, the Sakic score, you know. And my favorite, I know I've said this before, my favorite all-time name in any sport, my favorite name, particularly in hockey, with all due respect to Adam Fox, would be another Adam Deadmarsh. Oh God, I love that name. That still to this day, it's my favorite name. And I had like this one shot. I don't even know why. It was from back by the back of the back porch. I would shoot this shot like a slap shot and try to get it into the and it was the Deadmarsh shot. So that jersey is a jersey I want. If I were to pick any Avalanche that I don't already own, it would be Adam Deadmarsh. I need that number 18 Deadmarsh jersey. So that's certainly on the list. I mean, a lot of those players, like High Note, you know, Yell, Foot. I always thought it was cool, a guy named Foot on the Avalanche because the shoulder, the Bigfoot logo. Guy named Foot. I think his son plays in the league now. I forget where he is. I forget. I don't even want to take a guess because it would probably. I know I've heard his name a few times. He's a young player, I think, in the league right now. And I think he's Adam Foot's son. Yeah, Alex Tanguay. There's so many great names on that team, man. He's like Sakic, Wall, like everyone had a great name. It was the best named team in the history of the league. And there were some Flyers prospects on that team, you know, when the Flyers made the move because they got the Avalanche were the Quebec Nordiques before they were the Avalanche, and the Flyers, when they traded for Lindros, they get the rights to Lindros. You know, a few Flyers players went to that, including a draft pick, Peter Forsberg, went to the Quebec Nordiques, and then obviously he had a Hall of Fame career, mainly with the Avalanche, but had some years with the Flyers, Predators. But Mike Ricci, he was another former Flyer. I know Hextall was a Quebec Nordique, but I don't think he ever made it to Colorado. Because Patrick Wall was their goalie as long as I can remember. And I know they got him prior to moving to Colorado. But I love that team. I love that team. And that was, from that point on to today, they're my Western Conference team. I didn't go crazy or anything after they won the Cup last year because I'd rather see the Flyers win, although that's probably going to be a very long time from now. They still don't know what the hell they're doing. But yeah, my Western team's the Avalanche. In fact, I picked up an Avalanche jersey off of I think it was Lids. I got one jersey in that I have to show in my next pickup vid. I got another one, and that's the Avalanche jersey. I got a Gabriel Landeskog jersey with I believe it's the finals patch. I don't think it's the champs patch. I think it's the one with the finals patch, which is the one I kind of wanted from last season. But I got it's a breakaway. You know, it's a Fanatics breakaway jersey. I used some of the money I got as my refund for the Flyers breast cancer awareness jersey I never got, and I put it towards these two jerseys. The one I'll show in the next vid, pickup vid, and then the Landeskog, which still has to ship out. But for whatever reason, that jersey's taking an extra couple days to ship. The one shipped right away, and I got it real quick. But the Landeskog is taking a little bit, and even there it says it takes about 10 business days to ship. But you know, I'll be getting it pretty soon. You know, probably ship out pretty soon, I should say. And then I'll have it in another pickup vid. But it will be my first like current Avalanche player jersey, which I always thought would be Nathan McKinnon because he's my favorite player on the Avalanche right now. But they didn't have his jersey in my size, and they didn't have a Cale Makar in my size. So I'm like, all right, well, I mean, I'll take it Landeskog. It's got the captaincy on there. It's got flair, you know. So I'll take that one, and it was in my size. So, but I definitely want some McKinnon jerseys. You know, I would like a Makar. Again, they have good names. The Avalanche always have good names. That's a good name team. They know how to get players with good names. But that's going to be a little project of mine. That's a little collection within the collection. Those 90s to 2000 era Avalanche jerseys. A, I love the jersey. B, it's just those players are just in my brain forever, you know. Not only for what they did on the ice, but me emulating them outside and back. I could never skate. And the one thing MightyFan is never going to do is get on the ice. But I could, you know, I used to have a decent shot on the pavement. One of my early sports memories is getting a game-winning goal in floor hockey in my elementary school. And I remember, it's just, I don't know why it's such a vivid memory. It's just like I got the I guess the puck or ball or whatever it was. I shot it, went in. It was the game winner, and all the kids on the bleachers were all, and they all came, and they all were like ran out onto the court because they're playing on, you know, the indoor basketball court, and they all ran past me. They started celebrating with their friends who were on the team. It's like, well, I was the one that got the game-winning goal, but okay. I felt a certain kind of way after that one. I used to do all the intramural sports. You know, I used to do all sorts of stuff back when MightyFan was athletic. You know, now I just collect all sorts of sports stuff. I used to play all sorts of stuff back in the day, you know? Oh, man, I'll never forget that. I'm like, you know, getting, and they all ran. Don't worry about that guy. Yes, I was never Mr. Popularity, but that's okay. No, there's a few. You know, there's a few out there. I definitely want to grab and secure from those, you know, those cup-winning Avalanche teams. You know, and other guys too. You know, Rob Blake, Ray Bork, I know they're more, Borg's more known as a Bruin, but he did win his only cup as a member of the Avalanche, and that guy has Bruins jerseys, so, it only makes sense. Adam knows I got the Pooh Bear 1.0 of Ray Borg. See that, Adam? Even a non-Bruins fan has one of those. How about you? Any out? He knows I love to bust the stones about that. He wants that jersey, and here I am, Mr. Flyers fan. I got it. That was an easy pickup too. It was just there. I might as well. So, yeah, Adam. No, that's so that's gonna be one of my goals for collections within a collection. And we're almost at the mall, which is good because I'm running out of things to say. Even me, oh my God, how can I run out of things to say? I'm running out of things to say. But I see the mall now. It's a bit of a trek, about 50 minutes. It's a good thing I created a lot of storage space in my phone, huh? But I don't know about you, but that 50 minutes flew by. I'll tell you what. Some harrowing moments as always on the boulevard. And now we're almost to Philly Mills, formerly Franklin Mills. A lot of people still call it Franklin Mills, and that's fine because you grow up with it. I mean, I found myself calling it Franklin Mills still for quite a while after it changed the name to Philly Mills. I usually get like this. I have this one spot I like to park here. I don't know why. It's kind of close to lids. It's like, the entrance is kind of more towards the stores I like to go to here. So I guess that's the reason. There's a few. It's a big mall. It's one story. It's just got one floor, but it's quite large. And they have like different sections, like the green section, the red section, the yellow section, the blue section, right? I don't know what section this is. I just know I like to park over here. But I like go obviously the normal hots, right? I like to go to Lids. I like to go to Pro Image in here. They used to have a Modell's, but of course Modell's isn't a thing anymore. Brick and mortar, at least. They got a TJ Maxx Home Goods. I like going there. They got Burlington Coat Factory. I don't know unless they've added stuff. So there's a few stores here I like to go. I mean, I don't come here all the time. It's a bit of a trek, as you can see, 50 minutes or whatever. And now if I came down 95, I probably would get here a little quicker. But then again, you never know about the construction and traffic on 95 either. So that car has a lot of dents. I'm going to park over here. Yeah, then some car with even more dents will park next to me. Watch. I'm going to avoid the car that looks like it was in a demolition derby, and I'm going to park over here. Woo! We made it. 54 minutes. Oh my goodness. If you stayed with me this long, why the hell did you... What keeps you here? It's my charming personality. That's what. But thanks for hanging in with me. As always, another vehicle vlog complete. I'm going to head into the mall and see what I can see. But I will see you all again, the viewing public here on my channel soon. I have some pickups to share. so I'll get to that. Like I said, the one jersey has yet to ship. The Landeskog has yet to ship from Lids or Fanatics, or I forget where I got it from somewhere. I think it was Lids. It was Lids because that's where I got the Flyers jersey, and they refunded me because they never sent it to me. And I had meeting to me too, and they didn't. Yeah, all right. My mom's doing really well, by the way. She's doing really well, which is very good. But anyhow, that's gonna do it for me. Until the next one, y'all take care. Leave a like. Make sure to hit the bell icon. Well, subscribe first if you haven't already done so. Hit the bell icon so you get notified all future vids by yours truly. 55 minutes of joy. Yes, it was. All right, everyone, take care. I'll see you in the next one.